Oh, we're going. Merry Christmas. Welcome to 4th
Merry
and 10.
Christmas.
Yeah, let's go.
Today's Wednesday. Is this Christmas Day?
Today, this is Christmas
Is this
morning.
Christmas Day? Maybe we should
This
restart.
is Christmas.
Like we knew that.
No, we all knew that. This
Yeah.
is Christmas morning, and we're all together on Christmas morning.
Left our
Facts.
houses.
We're all sitting
Yeah,
around.
because we don't care about our
the 4th and
families
10
enough to be around them right
It's
now.
called commitment.
Yeah,
the
we
4th and
care
10
about you
Christmas
guys.
tree, opening gifts together. Man, what a time of Christmas cheer, right?
Keep going.
What'd you get for Christmas, Nate?
Man, what did I get for? I would say the real gift is the friends we met along the way. My name is Nathan Owens. You can find me on Blue Sky at Nathan Owens, Instagram, TikTok, Nathan Owens Comedy, or NathanOwensComedy.com. David producer.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you're watching me right now on Christmas, you don't need to know my socials. You know who I am already. You are invested in who I am as a human being, and you don't need me
what
to
about
tell
their
you.
family that's gathered
Tell
around?
them. This is part of the problem with this podcast. Not enough of you are telling other people about who I am. So I'm not going to tell you how to find me. If you're
reverse
watching it
psychology.
on Christmas, you know me. So tell them about me. You know my socials.
Yeah, share this with your family.
Yeah.
Let's get our subscriber
Yeah,
game
circle
up. We
around
didn't
the
hit
fire.
1,000. We're still trying to give $1,000
Got
away.
close.
Yeah.
Very close.
Go ahead.
In pesos. Get at me, Damon Jr. 2, D-A-M-O-N, J-R at the number 2.
That exchange rate's gonna be and Dan Duncan.
Hi, Dan Duncan. I have my Libby bucks for my Christmas presents this
Hey,
year.
come on,
baby.
Cash them in. I heard
Appreciate it,
heard
Libby.
heard you lose them like
Thank you
Sky
so
Miles.
much. We're here.
You got to spend them
You gotta
before the
spend
end of the
them.
calendar year.
Yeah.
Is that how they don't roll over?
They
Nah.
don't. They
They're like-
do not roll over.
Yeah, like
Okay.
use Delta Sky
I'll
Miles.
have to negotiate that with the Fed.
Yeah, you try to use
I got,
December Libby
I got
bucks in
some
January.
Libby bucks this year for filming Nate's special.
There we go.
Hello.
Before we dive in to
sure.
this Christmas cheer, Damon, if you missed our last episode, I was gonna bring this up on the last episode, but there was already family tension. So if you missed Damon and Nate having a slight discussion about respect on the name,
That was a week ago.
I know.
We
We said it was last episode.
yeah, we're good.
Okay.
You didn't say yesterday.
Y'all are
Hey.
good.
7
So
days.
I feel the same.
Oh.
That you need to put some respect on my name.
Oh, this is go- oh, I already know where this is going. Keep going.
And I tuned in. I was sick in bed. I was sick in bed, and I tuned in to 4th and 10, and it was giggle laugh. Dan stay in bed.
Giggle,
This
laugh,
man
laugh.
grinds too hard. Maybe that's true. But then, there's phrases
Okay.
that get stated that you're just like they like hit you in a place where you're like, no.
Yeah.
Respect that.
And
Also,
and
this
I
is
wanna
all so
pull
much
this up.
funnier with you in a Santa hat.
good.
We're just like, I hate this.
I gotta pull
And
this
so
up.
Damon just out of there's other comments happening, and under the comments happening, Damon goes, Dan's a fake it till you make it type guy.
Is that what I said?
Bro,
yeah.
I love how he wrote it in the chat.
In the chat.
I want to make sure I find it.
And I was like, wait, what? Wait, what?
Where is it?
I'm
at?
a lot of things. And this podcast showcases many of them.
That's true.
Fake it till you make it
Funny.
is the worst thing that could be stated about me. I
Dan said,
think.
not me.
Literally, I went to
Damon
sleep
reacted
thinking
with
about
the
that
laughing
night.
emoji.
I literally was like,
He did put the laugh in him. Hold on, I got to make sure I find it.
So Damon laughed at this man's emotions.
and I was like, I have to deal with this.
I love it. Love this, man. I love
So-
this. Love this for us.
In what way, Damon, am I a fake it till I make it type
Yeah,
guy?
not at all. All jokes. I was just trying to get
Because
another.
here's the deal. As anyone that's built something,
Come on now.
there is a moment
Oh, for sure.
Got
in
to.
time
For
where you
sure.
are like, this is not real yet,
Yeah, not yet.
but I believe it can be real.
Facts, belief.
So there
Faith.
was a season of my life where that may have been
Yeah.
the thing I didn't want anyone to know,
No, yeah.
but it was probably true.
I want to add context to this whole dynamic too.
Please,
and I'm reading when you
I
sent
forgot I
this.
said all of that.
So you sent it Thursday, which is after we recorded at 9 a.m. But you said I watched the episode last night at 2 a.m. Which means you should have been asleep. And you was like,
I was up coughing.
hold on.
I was up remedicating
Yeah. And then
because I had something terrible.
Yeah.
Hilarious. No, I don't remember. Even
And then,
saying
yeah,
that
Damon
line.
just put a ha-ha.
I put it in the chat?
Bro.
No, all jokes aside.
No, yeah. You and Nate both put ha-ha. I was like, I'm not touching this. I don't know.
I put ha ha.
Yeah, your ha-ha meant
I'm
different.
like, ah.
Circle this. Please like this so I can come back to this video later.
Ha.
And I was even gonna have like
that pop.
Joel. I was gonna even have because like I was gonna have Joel pull it up and be like, because it was gonna be one of those things where you're like, I was just talking,
Yeah.
and it's inconsequential.
Yeah.
Or it was like we gotta deal with
Facts.
this.
Okay.
Dan
Love that.
wanted like a John Madden doodle pad moment.
Yeah. Boom. You're going right here.
Tough acting tonight.
Yeah. Here's where you go after my hopes and dreams.
Yeah, no, I'm always just trying to shoot whoever's not there. So you were just not present. That's all. And
Yeah,
we're
I was-
glad you weren't.
I
It
was-
looked like you should not be present now. Are you okay?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I've been tested for everything.
Okay. It don't sound like it.
Because you've
I
been
mean,
sick for
it's
like
the lingering
3
cough.
months.
Cost be happening.
It's like the last death rattle of either my
Coughs
life
do
or.
stick around where you're just like, I'm fine.
Man got biceps out, but long COVID. I just want to make
Yeah.
sure we're okay over here. All right.
I do have to say I love.
I did worry about long COVID. There was a moment.
I love how Damon reacted. But I said that okay. Like, I want to see Damon on stand for some kind of any kind of crime, and they're like, "Sir, you robbed this bank." You're like, "Did I? That's crazy."
Maybe I did.
All right.
We should,
bad.
if you,
What do y'all know?
Yeah, y'all
literally,
tell
I
me.
want someone to go find the Damon and Nate fight from last week.
Yeah.
Where like
Where
it
he
goes.
reacted differently to me saying Damon
ra-
said something.
Well, you were wrong.
You were wrong.
You were wrong.
Check the tape.
No. You're still wrong.
You're wrong.
You're still wrong.
I can be morally wrong. I'm not factually
You
wrong.
are factually wrong, Nate.
Let's move on. That
Yeah.
was last week.
Yeah. Don't do this.
That was 7 days ago. We've
Please.
healed.
Yeah.
It's Christmas morning.
Christmas morning.
So we cleared this up though, Dan. Did we?
I
want.
you go ahead.
I was gonna say I want to shout out Dan. Whether it was 100% jokes or 20% jokes, that is what men do. Men come up and speak eye to eye.
Yes.
We don't subtweet.
Yeah.
we don't.
That's
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? No, I mean this straight up.
No, for real. One
We
thing
like-
you can say about Dan,
Hey.
he'll say it to your face. I respect
100%.
this.
I was like, I said that.
Dan, Dan don't duck no
I
smoke.
don't remember the comment or the text message.
Oh,
So-
I knew you didn't. That's why I was when he said I got beef, and I was like, "Oh, I know what this is." And
We
in my mind, I was like, "He has no idea."
I know where y'all go. Y'all started laughing. I was like, where is he going? I have no idea. That's it. You
Dan
can't-
don't duck no
That is
smoke.
All right.
That's grown folk stuff. That's what we do, baby.
All right,
go.
Barry.
Merry Christmas. Let's
Yeah.
get into
We can
this,
do.
baby.
We
Let's
can.
go.
We can do the Jalen
Did you
Hurts
bring it up to
dance.
Allison, or you kept that all internal?
I had to at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no.
Hey, listen to this.
Allison,
Listen to this job.
Allison was sleeping on the couch, and
Jan walked in.
She was in the doghouse.
no,
No, he was-
I was just trying not to like keep her awake,
Ah,
and
fair.
the bed was already infested with
Gotcha.
whatever
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
sickness had
Dan
come.
woke his kids up. He said, "Y'all listen to
Hey,
what
listen to
Damon
this.
said."
Hear what they said about your papa.
Bro, just
Bro,
saying
it hit
random
me like
stuff.
literally. I could like I was like,
Nah,
I'm
bro.
not that guy.
No, that is what's funny because like I knew you took it, and I know he's like David just saying stuff. Dog, like, that.
I was like, I'm a lot of things, but
Sticks.
but I've gotten rid of the smoke and mirrors, thankfully, in my
Also, though,
journey.
I mean, not to,
Get in there.
but you did. You made it. Like you said,
Also
there was
true.
a point where
You
you're
made
like,
it.
I
Come
can
on.
do
Which
this.
which
This is
again,
real.
it's like
More
about
made
it.
it.
So,
yeah. There definitely was a point. There's definitely
Yeah.
definitely a point in my life where like it would have been the like worst thing to be found out of
Yeah.
like
Sure.
you're starting something and everyone's already doing the like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cute. That you're starting like if you start anything, whether you're
Anything.
telling someone you're gonna be a comic
Anything.
or you're gonna start a business,
You are
Facts.
faking it.
everyone's like that's cute.
Yeah.
What was the biggest, the earliest like biggest fake that y'all did in comedy?
I remember mine. I was glad you said that. They was like, yo, bro, we're gonna pay you $2,000. This was like year 4 tops. $2,000, but we need you to do 60 minutes. You've done that before. I said, for sure.
Absolutely,
Boy, I had done like 20.
dog.
Maybe.
Facts.
Bruh, the whole way I'm writing, revising, trying to think about. I'm looking up facts about the school. What can I talk about for 5 minutes? Oh, they ain't got ham and cheese on Friday. The dorm rooms. I'm trying to pull out everything. And I get there, and it's like, hey, we just need you to do 45. I was like, okay.
Oh,
And I do it, and I'm just going. I'm trying to
Yes.
extend everything. I'm
Facts.
talking about. We had it,
Lot
and
of
I get off that
pauses.
stage, and I had 52 on the radio on recording. I was like, thank you.
yes.
I did it.
Yeah. Nah,
That's
that's
it.
a fact.
That
Yeah,
was
nah.
big time.
I feel like it's the same. I can't remember mine exactly, but every time you get a. Can you do an hour? And the first time you done it, you're like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, I got
You've
it.
never done it. You're faking it
Fake
until
it.
you figure it out.
Oh my god.
That's part of the game.
Brutal.
It sucks.
That's part of the game.
The worst was I almost ended my career before it began
Oh.
because of a fake it till you make it. And that was because there was a guy down the street who was.
This already sounds bad.
Yeah, he was engaged to one of my friends. He was trying to be an agent.
Oh.
And so this is when I'm starting to like talk about doing an open mic. And he was like, well, let me call ahead as your agent.
Bro.
And he's like, then they'll think you're like a big shot.
Oh my.
And if you don't know anything about comedy, you're like, well, that makes sense. Like
If
I
you
already
don't know,
have, I already
ignorance is
have an
bliss.
agent.
Ignorance is bliss.
Like, and I was like, you know what though? That doesn't really feel like it just didn't feel right.
Man, trust the
I was like,
instincts.
let me just go and check it out first.
First.
And so that's what I did. And now a few years in, I was like, oh, I would have been
Bro,
Blackballed.
blacklisted. Yeah, I would.
If
I
you
would
hear a
not-
man by Nathan Owens, don't book him.
dog, you would not be friends.
No,
You-
if I had made,
You would have
it
never
would've
been in my circles.
It would have been years of ridicule
Yeah.
for me to come back from that.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Like I cannot imagine being a showrunner, getting a call from somebody who hasn't been on stage once. saying this is their agent.
Hilarious.
All bad. All bad.
Hilarious.
All right. What
All right,
we got
let's
for
do
us?
it. Everybody sit around the 4th and 10 Yule log. Let's talk Christmas. Let's build our podcast Christmas playlist. So we're each going to go around. We're going to pick one classic. And we're going to pick one new school, contemporary. We'll say within the past decade. That's come out.
Give me more. Give me more than a
You
decade.
need more than a decade?
Yeah. You sometimes we forget how long.
Bro.
10 years. Like anything from 2015 on. Give me at least 2000.
All right. So for the new millennium.
Yeah.
Since the new millennium.
Yeah.
Which is
All
a
right.
whole adult. That's 24 years.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's 20. We're coming up on 25. We're coming up on a quarter century
My.
Facts.
in the 2000s.
Facts.
Before y'all do this, I do just want to say I found out earlier this year that I saw Grandma.
Huh?
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Yep.
Did not know that was the father.
Oh, it,
I
you were like, man.
thought it was just a song about infidelity and
I
how
thought that too.
Mom was making out with Santa Claus for presents.
Whoa.
And then,
This kid cleverly penned this
and
great
then
song
it got
about it.
pointed out to me by my girlfriend because I was just like, "Isn't that crazy? That song's about like."
I love
moms-
that about you.
Well, here's my parents cheat on each other a lot, so not the blood. That's what I thought happened.
There we go.
This kid gets
but that but she was like, "No, the dad is dressed up like Santa Claus." I was like, "What?
Yeah. I love
What
that.
healthy home is this?"
I love that.
I thought it was a single mom.
See,
Bro,
yeah.
when I was growing up, I
Mr.
thought
Charles.
it was a single mom
Mr.
that
Charles
was
is
just
over?
like going at
Yeah.
it, like
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get.
Say, I
some-
finally got a man in the house.
Yeah, like going after Santa.
That's funny. Allison
funny.
won't listen to that song because she takes the
What?
the
The
infidelity line.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like,
Break
nah,
it. Does
break
she
that.
know? You got to tell her to break the news to her.
break
Yeah,
it. I'm gonna break
please.
it.
That's a classic.
All right, let's go through. We'll pick one classic, and then we'll go through and we'll pick a contemporary. I'll take a song. Look, it got it. I listened to it so much it made it on my Spotify Wrapped, which was it's very,
This man didn't put up a Christmas tree, but one song made it on Spotify Rap. Keep going.
You are the most confusing human being.
I wish I made sense to even myself. Fairy Tale in New York
I've never heard this
I don't
song.
know what that is.
by the Progs.
You're
the
saying
Pro-
you're saying
Let's
Spanish
see,
to
we'll
me.
see if
Or speaking Russian.
Dog.
Literally, this fits perfectly.
no y'all
You
y'all-
literally-
y'all
you
have
literally-
definitely heard it.
You literally B-sided.
Bro,
It's not a B
You're being
side.
kind. It's a D side.
It's not a B side. It's one of
Fairy
the.
Tale of New York. This
It's
is
one of
If
the.
we don't know the name, it don't matter.
It's one of the. It's a classic Christmas song.
This can't be classic. They got a music video.
It's for-
It can't be
Dude,
classic.
okay, I'll go next and I'll show you what a classic is.
1988.
88.
I'll go next. Any Nat King Cole Christmas song I would put on this list, but I will do Silent Night, Nat King Cole.
Okay.
All right.
I like to see. You
Dang.
see what we're about to do? We're about to build a playlist.
Yeah.
And you just took Silent Night.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Silent Night be our Silent Night
even,
representative.
even though that might not be the best. That might not be the best Silent Night. But I respect
But
it.
we
though.
respect
It's a
Nat
very
King Cole.
respectable Silent
We very
Night.
respect
Hold
it.
on, real
Okay,
quick
good.
though, what's the best Silent Night? It's not going on the playlist, but just what do you think?
Temptation.
Temptations, hands
What do you
down.
do? Yeah, what do you
All
do?
right, but Nat King Cole. Look, I'll run since you went with
Classic.
that right there.
Classic.
Classic without question. I'll run. I'm gonna run Donny Hathaway this Christmas. I'm run this Christmas. Will be a very I'm gonna run Donny Hathaway this Christmas. We building today. We having a good time. Let's go.
Oh man.
I'm skipping Nate's, but
Nah, mine is James Brown. Tell Santa Claus go straight to the ghetto.
Come on.
Nah, for it's a great song.
Great song.
But then in our family, there's this lore that at the end of the song, he shouts out, he goes, and tell him Hank Ballard sent you. Hank Ballard is my grandma's maiden name.
Oh, now we cooking.
Okay.
Now we cooking.
So Hank Ballard actually, we like in my family, like he's like a family member.
Come on.
So it's one of those things
Sure,
that like
sure,
as
sure.
a kid, I go, oh, and my
Yeah.
dad would say that, I was like, Oh, yeah. That's also how I found out that me and like Marlon are probably cousins.
Oh, got it.
And also Brad Sativa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Like
Oh.
we're all like some kind
Got
of
you,
related. Yeah.
Joe, get in there, big dog. Give us one for the playlist. You got a classic out there?
All of my Christmas stories are sad, so
Okay.
no.
All right. Well, we'll
Yeah,
skip you.
yeah, skip
We'll
you.
skip you then. Thank you for
I
your
don't
time.
have what people would say a happy childhood. So
Hey,
y'all
listen.
click on this.
Enjoy us.
Yes. Yeah. We're here to
And
bring
that's
you
why
joy.
you're funny.
Live
Yeah.
vicariously through us.
All right, so now we're gonna do contemporary, and what I want to say,
I will back up.
Yeah.
Beep.
Yeah.
I don't want a contemporary cover of a classic.
No, you don't get to do that. Why do you get to do that?
Because I don't think it's as much fun if we
Not
go.
happening, bro. Not happening.
If we go Oh
Not
Holy
happening.
There's
Night
not
by
enough-
NSYNC,
There's
that's
not enough
Not happening.
for you. You
picked
picked some
you picked
weirdo
a F song.
music video
Next.
song.
Back,
It's your
bro.
weirdo.
All right, well then we'll snake it back.
All right,
All
go
right,
ahead.
so I was gonna pick this Christmas, but Chris Brown, because people hate on that one.
do hate on
but
it.
it's a very good version.
it's a good-
very
It's a good
good.
rendition.
It's
It's a good
It's
rendition.
very good. And in the video,
It's a good rendition,
he be
for sure.
singing and dancing in the
Yeah.
middle of the street, not hurting nobody. It's great.
It's a good time.
There's a spoken word piece that does like the Mary Did You Know, but it actually doesn't feel corny.
Those first two words you sped were for to shut you down.
Yeah, bro. And the spoken word piece, I feel like I need to. I didn't prep.
all
But it's a spoken word. Mary, did you know?
It's solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
Got you. I was torn. I'll just pick one for the sake of our time here. But if I was choosing one, my girl specifically, a huge fan of Meghan Trainor, and she got a couple of Christmas bops. So Christmas Party by Meghan Trainor is a good time. You kind of, we're passing out gifts. It's kind of up tempo. Like the mess, like it's Christmassy.
Yep.
It's not just about like relationships or something. Like it's Christmas Party, Meghan Trainor.
All right, so I don't know who this other person is. Seth MacFarlane and Liz Gillies.
Okay.
They have one of the best Christmas albums I've ever heard.
Okay.
It came out last year, and I think their cover of Holly Jolly Christmas.
Holly Jolly Christmas.
Did you just say no covers?
I did, but the rules got changed.
He got outvoted.
You can't put a rule out there, no covers, and then give a cover right
All right,
afterwards.
then Sia, ho ho ho.
Well,
That was my original
okay,
pick. Was
okay.
Sia, ho
Yeah,
ho
you
ho.
can stand by that.
Sia's Christmas album is
Is it?
phenomenal. Dan introduced me to it a few years
It's
ago.
good?
Ho
Yeah.
ho
Let
ho.
me
It's
know.
like
Yeah.
it's like
Let me know.
it's like almost like a
Let me see.
pirate shanty.
I don't know. What's her biggest hit? I don't really know Sia.
Sia did the chandelier.
From the
Chandelier.
chandelier.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Okay.
her Christmas album,
What happened to her?
it's all original.
What happened to her? She had a big song.
She had a huge song.
Like one of the biggest songs ever.
She
She must have did something.
She
She probably just doing well privately.
Nah, she must
yeah,
have
I
did
think it was one of those things that
Oh, she got
like relationship wise she kind of like some changes happened in her life, and then I think she was like,
She's like,
you know
I'm
what,
out.
I'm good with this.
You want to
up.
do honorable mentions? Because I don't know if this one is
Give it to us real quick.
I don't know if it's PC still
60 seconds.
because I have two.
Okay.
And they're both. I don't know if I'm allowed to listen to them anymore. Baby, It's Cold Outside. I know that's a little
wrong
but
with that?
I think
I
it's,
really
think it's
can't
flirty.
stay. Maybe it's cold.
There's some sentences that if you took them out of context, they're a little
they cheating?
non-consensual.
Nah, she's saying I don't want to be here. He like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. That's really.
a little abusive.
Yes,
Oh.
if you
Not
put
a-
a
abusive.
tone, if you keep it very flirty
Play
of
that.
like, oh, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
one of the things
this.
we had to be there.
That is
It's a real mommy kissing Santa Claus situation
Okay,
where you
okay.
go if you don't know and you put whatever tone.
No, it's not.
That one
Because she
or-
keeps saying I really can't.
I gotta get
See
back to
what I'm
my
saying?
family.
Very, very different than we
I
know each
gotta
other.
go.
We're married.
I think
Let's
the
kiss.
one that people the say what's in this drink.
Oh.
Oh, who
That's-
wrote this? Bill Cosby?
That's the one where people are like, ugh. But look, I love a duet. I love Christmas.
Hilarious.
It's a fun little back and forth. And then
guess-
Mela
I guess-
Kalikimaka.
Huh?
It's the Hawaiian Christmas song. Look, I don't know if I say it right. I don't know. If
I
we're
know
allo-
you don't.
I don't know if
And
we're
I don't know
allowed-
what the word is, but I know you don't say it
Look,
right.
I feel like it's. Again, I don't know if we're allowed to say. It's great. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs ever. I didn't put it on the list. It's an honorable mention. Again, I don't know if we're allowed. I don't know if I'm allowed to sing it anymore.
Why you keep
I
saying that
do in
12
my car.
times? Or are you scared to say it? You
I'm
grown
very
man.
because
I like it. I like it. No, let's keep it. Let me keep this fair. It's important. It's important as development.
because basically we
Healthy fear.
stole a country, gave them a holiday, and then wrote a song about how they say that holiday.
I see.
And it turned out to be a fantastic song.
Well, then we obviously stole well. Honorable mention, Pentatonics up on the house top.
Ooh, pentatonics.
That's
Pentatonics up
Pentatonics.
on the housetop. Honorable mention.
Yeah,
they're on my no playlist.
You don't like Pentatonics?
Nope.
because he doesn't like talent.
I
You don't like any acapella?
All acapella.
Oh, he ain't never heard Take Five. You know he ain't never heard Take Five.
the candy bar.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Two Americas.
Is that too American?
Two Americas.
Dan,
You've been around us too long.
Too long.
You live in the West End.
West
I be
End.
sick of this, dog.
It's
I
tough,
really
bro.
be sick of this,
We
man.
gotta get the whites out of the
Dog.
black neighborhoods.
Dog, I be sick of
This
this.
is what
I
Christmas
be
is
coming
about.
there talking about you sing your Hawaiian Christmas song and you don't know Take Five.
Take Five?
Oh, acapella's trash. You don't even know.
Don't even know.
You don't even know because you got unseasoned acapella.
My.
And they're not even bad. Respectfully, not bad.
Not bad.
But Take Five,
But Take Five?
and having no idea.
Ooh.
They have a Christmas album.
Frustrating.
If you get two Egyptian twins, you better play
Dog.
some Take Five.
Listen,
Every
I'm
Christmas.
gonna say something I ain't said before.
Do you have a running tally of all the African?
Hey, I'm gonna say something that I feel like
no
I'm justified saying. If you happen to get a couple of kids of color, I'm gonna kidnap your kids for a little bit. I'm gonna give them back.
Give them back.
But I'm gonna be like, hey man, I know what you're that. We gonna listen to some music. We gonna go dancing. We gonna do some stuff. Cause this man can't raise you by himself. I
He's
cannot
a
allow
village.
it. I can. You
a
listen.
village.
I will make myself part of the village even more so.
Come on.
Because I will not let you raise no kids that don't know Take Five
This is true.
or commission.
Oh no, we definitely weren't going to ask you to do stuff like that anyway.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm making sure it happens.
I'll add to it. So I Saw Three Ships is the song. It's also a Nat King Cole song, but Sufjan Stevens covered it, and it is excellent.
So all three ships is a fun one. It's got some little flutes in there. That's a good time.
What you got, Dave?
Is there? I don't even know if this is a Christmas. Was it We Three Kings? Is that
Yeah,
a Christmas
that's a
song?
Christmas song.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
a
yeah.
medley or whatever that when they or the round or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
That and yeah, I think
Okay.
that's mine or the first Noel. One of those. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
But
Those are
those are
some
two.
good
Those are two. You go.
songs.
First
Oh,
Noel's
I'll
a
let,
good
I'll
one.
let y'all cook.
Yeah.
But probably
Solid.
We Three Kings.
Yeah.
That one. I was stuck in my brain.
Is your
Sorry.
favorite Christmas song your favorite Christmas song to sing? If you're in the car by yourself, you're throwing on your playlist
Nah.
for you.
This
What-
Christmas is up there for sure.
Okay.
This
Like,
Christmas.
do you have one? If we're doing like a Christmas karaoke,
Okay.
what are you throwing on?
Oh, whatever I said.
See-
Whatever I said, I'm
Your-
singing.
so your top is your. Okay.
My favorite Christmas music is not Christmas music I can sing, because
That's-
it's generally like choir. Like my favorite, my
Yeah.
go-to is like old school,
Gotcha.
like choir,
Cool.
like
Yeah.
like
I got
you're
you.
in a cathedral and it's
Got
like
it.
echoing
Got
and
it.
it's beautiful and
Got
it's
it.
Can I give you something?
quiet.
Can I
Okay.
give you? If you like Christmas choir music,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give you something.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know if it might have already happened. When I was at Morehouse, our Glee Club is like they travel the world.
Yeah.
and they do a Christmas concert.
Oh, okay.
I remember one day I think I just probably failed some class or something like that,
do.
and it was there and it's packed.
Ooh.
Like people be there. It's not
Yeah.
like stumble
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
When I tell you, I was like, yo,
Ooh.
because it's in the like the thing,
Like
Yeah.
and it's open to the public.
like Carol the Bell, like and that
Everything.
like Carol the
Bro,
Bells.
I
like,
just
you're
remember
like,
and they be
oh
in
my
unison.
gosh.
There was a thing they did I'll never forget as long as I live, where it was like a rhythm to it, and it was like clap, clap, clap,
Oh,
clap.
yeah,
and
yeah.
they moving. I'm like, hey, what's happening here?
Yeah.
And they was kicking. I was like, it was the most phenomenal thing I've ever seen. It was all Christmas songs. You live in the West End,
I'm in.
go to it.
I'm
Nate.
sold.
Oh look, I love Christmas events. Did y'all ever go see a living Christmas tree?
I don't know what that is.
What you saying?
Okay,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was reminded of this the other day.
Carry on.
I did not realize until my in-laws called my wife to say that they had gone to one. They were telling her about their day. It's a choir, but they're stacked like a Christmas tree.
Okay.
And it was a memory that came rushing back to me because it freaked me out so much. Because you just see like from
Humans
shoulders up,
stacked, right?
and it's all green. And I remember seeing the scaffolding because it happened at the church when I was like 4. And it freaks me out so much. But apparently it's this huge nostalgic thing.
Interesting.
It was
Never-
big in the 90s.
never heard of
Because
it.
one of Libby's cousins was like, I have to go see a living Christmas tree. And like sought one out. And I didn't know if that was like,
No,
I was
it's,
like,
it's
is
not
he
in
weird?
not in my memory bank. No, I don't think it's weird. Just
Okay.
different. So much.
They already sung it.
This holiday, they
was,
did it.
It was yeah.
This holiday
Next
has
year.
so much to offer on an experience level.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I think personally, for so many people, especially in the States, is number one. Is because it can bring so much to the table, different memories, different traditions. I mean, songs and family. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like there's so many nooks and crannies that can make this time of the year, 'tis the season, religion, non-religion, family, food, etc., etc. I don't know. Really a
What
beautiful
is
time.
one tradition that you're like Christmas does not happen without doing this thing?
Yeah. 1A is our Christmas pancakes. And so that's one for sure. We just get up. That's the meal, and it's nothing special. Like we don't have a bar of toppings. It's just we make pancakes as a family together. And then we usually read kind of the story of Christ, Luke, or whatever the case may be. Boy. We sit around, we hug, and kind of share something we're grateful for, yada yada.
Yes.
So those two things really back to back.
Yep.
Breakfast, boom. But we get up early because I do not like, from a kid to an adult, I do not like capital letters.
Hey.
Opening gifts late.
Oh,
What is late though? What is late? What's
Great
late?
question.
After
Late to me.
Time-wise.
Late to on a time wise.
Yeah.
All right. We're probably opening gifts at the latest by 8 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We are up making pancakes around 6. When I told you last week on the other episode, I want to be home. I want to be running to the tree. That's up. I'm up before the kids. Like, Daddy got y'all some good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm in it,
Hey.
right? You know what I'm saying? The music's playing. The fire tree is going. The lights are lit.
Hey.
We're ready. You understand?
And
so
we're
when
here.
they come up, this is the day.
So everybody's around 8.
This is that's the latest.
Yeah.
So that's for us. To answer your question.
Oh.
So I'll jump on that.
Please.
So one of our Christmas traditions in our family is we do like appetizers in my family growing up. This is not maybe the state today, but like we do appetizers, like shrimp cocktail, like chips, dips, all of those types of things for Christmas dinner. Like we don't do like fancy Christmas Eve dinner.
Gotcha.
So we do that, and then that basically culminates in the negotiation between the kids and the parents of when the wake up is.
Right.
And it's always the like parents are like 10 o'clock.
The late tease.
And then but it's always like wink wink.
Yeah.
Because then the kids are like 5 a.m. and
Yeah.
it ends in the negotiation of 6 a.m., 6:30.
Yeah.
This is when we can get up.
Yeah.
And that's always like how we
Yeah.
kind of negotiate the Christmas.
Had to have it. David,
Bro.
it seems like you're opening gifts at noon over there, bro.
Bro,
It
no,
seems like
I
David, it seems like y'all came around 1:30,
no.
bro.
So a couple things definitely happened as a kid that like our tradition where it's like we used to have to read Luke 2. My dad made sure we read that, which was fine until my little sister came around and he was like, she can read, and I was like, she can't read.
can't read,
And
Dad.
now we out here already late, and she's stumbling through Luke.
Stumbling
Oh, I see
through
so
words.
mad.
The word is
You can't read,
Bartholomew.
and I got a talk boy over there. I need to open up. Oh, I used to, and then I was like, oh, I just want
Do we
to.
popcorn read?
Dog, I wanted that so bad, and she can read good now. Let me be very clear about that. She's very good.
I hope
But
so.
when she was like, "Oh, just a kindergarten starting out," and I'm reading at a higher level, I'm like, "Give me the Bible, give it to me, sub out." No, so this is when I realized like whose I am, like whose child I am.
Sure.
So that whole early morning thing, bro. My mom. I'm gonna say because she listens. I don't make sure she hears this.
Okay.
I know what you used to do. My mom would do a thing where we would clearly be very excited about gifts.
Facts.
And she'd be like, I just feel like sleeping in. And she would, and I'm like, what made you do that?
Mom.
You saw us.
Oh.
But she, and I get as an older, maybe it's like I'm wired this way. It's like, oh, you want something? You're not gonna get it. And I'm like that to my siblings. So I was like, oh, that's where I got it from. I used to be. She's like, maybe what? Let me get a couple more. And I knew she didn't need sleep.
Oh my
And
goodness.
she was like, y'all just hold on a
on
minute.
Christmas morning, y'all are
Bro,
trying to shake
Christmas
your mom
morning,
out of the bed.
I know it's a Super Nintendo down there. She rolled around the bed like,
What time we talking, David?
Bro,
What time?
let me
we
be very
talking?
honest. I
Please.
don't know.
Okay.
In my mind,
Which
it's
means one.
5 o'clock in the afternoon. In my mind, I'm like, all the other kids are playing already.
Outside with bikes.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
out here.
If I really had to guess, it might have been like 9:30, 10. Here's the thing:
played
I've been
Sonic
up
3 times.
I've been up since 6.
Easy.
Like I've already looked at all the boxes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's probably this,
Yeah.
and that's probably
Yeah.
that. And my mom, and like she could see the anticipation, and I was like, hey, mom, you coming? Yeah, just just let me. I was like, oh, you. And now I get older, like you evil. You evil.
What would you?
So we do Muppet Christmas Carol.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, which is usually the 4th or 5th time I've watched it.
Got you.
That's about it. Like all of my traditions are in flux right now because we're on the 4th Christmas as married people.
Okay.
So it's like we're still figuring
Building
that
your
out.
own tradition.
We don't have kids,
No.
which is when our traditions will get built.
Think so?
Yeah.
Do the movie still. Bring that back.
That's solid.
What-
Y'all both like Muppets Christmas?
do the
Christmas?
Muppets
Oh,
Christmas
no.
Eve?
Yeah, no, our kids will have.
No,
I'm
I'm saying
without the kids.
currently.
Like y'all just right now.
Oh, yeah, no, I do.
No. You say I. I'm
and
saying,
Libby.
do you
Oh,
and Libby
yes.
Get the
watch?
eggnog.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a gauntlet of Christmas movies that we have to watch that
Okay.
start after Thanksgiving.
Y'all been doing that
Yeah.
for the last 4 years.
Yes.
Okay.
And Muppets Christmas Carol is for sure the best.
Muppets Christmas Carol is the best, and so we save it.
Have you
for
guys?
last.
Have we?
We're not gonna.
We're not gonna.
Okay,
we're not
this
gonna
is-
do
No,
it.
is
no.
No,
Whoa! It goes the other way.
I think we are gonna do it,
This got talked about last year. I vividly
and we'll
remember.
do it again.
I-
Just because we say we're not gonna talk about something doesn't mean we're actually not gonna talk about
Listen,
something.
if-
Wow.
Muppets Christmas, whatever, is trash.
Trash.
It's not good. It's
Hands
not funny.
down.
It's not fun. It's weird.
So
it's
waste
not
of
as
2
good.
hours.
There's so many other better Christmas movies
Oh
That's
my
not true.
to
goodness.
experience.
But look how you
Guys.
can sit in
No.
it, Nate. Look, you can sit there and be like, "That's y'all's take. That's fine."
you see how I-
That's how you get it. This is how I handle this.
Yeah. It's not.
you see how I let him though say something that I disagreed with?
But
I
whoa,
tried.
whoa, whoa. We let you say what your piece was,
get it.
and then we called you on the fact
We
that
said we weren't gonna say
during
it.
pre-show, pre-roll. What we're not gonna do is what you did.
Anyway,
Anyway,
finish.
trash movie. All of it. None of it's fun.
How many times have you seen it, David?
Twice.
Me too.
I was like, no.
I gave it another
I was
shot.
like, maybe I'm
I
wrong.
gave it another
and I was
shot.
like, I don't get it. Give me a Christmas story.
Do you like Christmas Story?
Yes.
Okay, because I have 1A,
No.
1B, Muppets Christmas Carol, Christmas Story, and Christmas Story has it is starting to push into the Muppets Christmas Carol world for me.
Yes.
Bro,
It's funny.
the nostalgia.
because you're a dad too.
Huh? Yeah. Yes. And the nostalgia and the fun and like the movements through it and the Peking duck at the end.
Man.
Like it's just good.
It's a great movie.
It's good. It's
Teen?
good.
So I respect all your
it's so much
nostalgia. I love
funnier.
nostalgia here. Let me flip it for a second. Get back to your question you said because I want to see how much a little. Because I love our POVs. What is the latest, newest Christmas movie you have/do enjoy? Because for us, we don't have specific ones for general. We just know when our family turns on Christmas post Thanksgiving, we go all in. We go full nonstop Christmas movie
movies.
every
Yeah.
day, songs, all because we know we're giving it hard for 30 days,
Yeah.
and then the summers are done. So I watch Christmas movies with my kids and my family. Whatever's new, I'm researching what are the movies that are coming out new this year. So I've got like 7, so I'm gonna shut up. So what is one of the latest quote unquote newest Christmas movies you've seen and have enjoyed? If you can think of one off the top of your head.
There's only a few for me.
The newest movie that I think got added to my definition of Christmas classic
If you want to go that hard, or just like it's a
Is-
good watch.
is Elf.
No, that's
And
okay.
it's,
That's still
Be
old.
kind. Be kind.
no,
Be kind.
it's old. That's why I'm using the term
Okay.
classic.
Okay,
There
okay.
have been other enjoyable,
I got you.
fine
The
movies.
last movie to get to that tier.
as
It's an every year watch.
yes.
Oh wow.
Got you.
And yeah, that's what 2000
2000.
2000? Yeah,
Oh.
so
Three.
25 years. So in the past 25 years, I have not, to my recollection, have not seen a Christmas movie that I've gone, that's getting rewatched every year.
Okay.
The most recent one that I think I really enjoyed was Spirited.
Oh, I ain't seen that yet.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's the people behind Greatest Showman.
Okay.
The music.
musical?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a musical?
Musical.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Music's fun. It's bright. It's colorful. It's
that's on our list to watch this year.
It's charming. It's
Okay.
It's very Christmassy.
Say less. It's on the list. What you got, bro?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Claus. It was the
animated?
animated
Ooh,
one.
good.
So good.
So good.
But literally, I can think that would be the only one. Like Elf would be the newest
Sure, clap.
Christmas movie
And you like
that
it.
we've getting. Now, having kids at my age,
My kids did not like it.
I'm starting to try to find what are the like fun animated
It's a good movie.
like movies that they can get into.
Right, for sure.
Because they just don't.
Sure.
Like Allison's favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard.
Your wife is so great.
Literally, she looks at me the other night and she's like, "Can we watch Die Hard?"
Come on, man.
Can we talk about briefly what does make a Christmas movie? So I've never seen
I
Die Hard.
actually did this just to trigger this.
I know.
Oh
you
no,
do.
I've never seen Die Hard, so I'm not going to argue.
I've
it.
never seen it either.
You've never seen Die
I've
Hard?
This side of the room has never seen
And
Die
I'm
Hard.
not going to
You would
argue.
love Die Hard.
You think so?
I
I
genuinely
have no
think
reason
you-
why I haven't.
like,
I just
right.
haven't.
and I'm not going to argue against Die Hard being a Christmas movie.
Okay.
My thing is, if I'm looking at a movie that's not about Santa or elves, and I go, is this a Christmas movie? I go, if you take Christmas away,
Christmas is not about Santa and elves, Nate.
well, just
It's not.
Listen, sit down on my seat. Let's talk about the reason for the seat.
Yeah.
if you take Christmas away,
Okay.
what of the movie is left?
Ah.
And so, like, a
addition by
lot of people say,
subtraction.
like, Batman Returns is not a Christmas
Right.
movie. But if you take Christmas away,
Uh-huh.
well, now the opening scene changes.
I hear what you're
The
saying.
dialogue changes.
I got you.
There's several, like, the movie has to be completely rewritten.
Got it.
And I don't know about Die Hard. If you
I've
take
seen
Christmas out of Die Hard,
Does it still?
is it still Die Hard?
It would be an version of things.
So you have to rewrite everything.
You'd have to rewrite the whole thing.
Okay.
Like the tagline is like like Merry Christmas is like the tagline.
Okay. So
Merry
like,
Christmas is the
Yeah,
tagline.
that's right.
Because
I
people
have
throw
heard that
stuff out
phrase.
there where they're like, oh, well, Harry Potter's a Christmas movie. It's like Harry Potter has a Christmas scene, and it feels wintry. And it came out around.
Wintry's different.
And it came out
Wintry's
around
different.
Thanksgiving.
We are suckers, dude. If you have a roaring fire and it's snowing outside and presents are given,
Got 'em.
And I
Maybe a
think,
Folgers commercial.
I'm in.
but I think there are vibes. Like I think Harry
Sure.
Potter has a Christmassy vibe
Sure.
with the snow owls and stuff like that. But
David, I know our take on watching movies and such is a little different here, but you got one that's one you've seen latest or newest
I
that you've
will
enjoyed?
say in defense
Yeah.
of it, for Die Hard, he specifically comes to town for his wife's Christmas party.
Yeah.
see, that's all I
And
need.
so therefore,
Takahome Plaza.
he would not be there
Without the Christmas
without
party.
the Christmas, and the reason why they're robbing them at Christmas, less security.
Slow down, baby. You
easier to-
spilling beans.
Don't.
Come on.
No, he's not giving
That's
anything
just
away.
the plot.
That's the plot. That's literally like the first 10 minutes
It's in
of
the
it.
trailer
Like,
park.
it is a.
I love that
Also,
movie
it's a
also
50-year-old
because it gets into it.
Seems like I'm the
Quickly.
one in the wrong on that
Yeah.
one. What you got, David?
I'm like, so I'm realizing how much depth y'all know about. I'm like, I might not be like a Christmas person.
I know you're Halloween heavy. You're
Yeah,
Halloween
and
guy.
even then, I'm like, you know,
Okay.
it's
Sure,
an
sure,
adult thing. I will say a couple of them that like they do it for is Preacher's Wife,
So good, bro.
We watched that 2 nights ago.
Preacher,
David, you're still in the 90s. David, catch up.
and I'm gonna stay there because I ain't seen nothing better.
No,
You can
that's
say that.
that's the latest, newest one you
I
thought.
don't need new. It's Christmas.
David,
Like,
you have new shoes every other week. You need new.
because I need those. I don't need a new spin on Christmas.
see.
Something bad happens.
Yeah.
Something good happens.
see.
People get Christmas cheer.
Hilarious.
I don't need that.
So y'all are watching Christmas movies every other night.
It's
as a
like
family.
it was a little
Never
bit of
have
like
been.
it was a little bit of the '90s. It's a Wonderful Life with like without replaying the same plot line.
The Preacher's Wife?
Yeah.
There's a little bit too much
I ain't seen it.
sexual tension
Oh, that's tension high.
between Denzel.
We're
Also, if
we're
I may-
rooting for the adultery.
If I
Yeah,
may,
that's a weird-
also
that made me feel weird.
I saw the play. If that
Of
matters,
what?
I s- the Preacher's Wife.
Oh,
I
that
saw
doesn't
the
matter.
play,
Oh,
without question.
and that was I saw that recently. Does that
Oh.
count? I saw it recently,
Oh,
like
yeah,
this
that's-
year.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Loretta Devine was in it.
He was
Great.
what play with the Fox?
Lions.
Nice.
I'm a man of culture.
That's true.
I want y'all to know
Preacher's
that.
wife at the Lions.
I
Did
saw.
you wear a cape and cane?
I think I wore
to the
this
theater?
outfit because I'm gonna be me wherever I go.
two
But no,
for
it was
me.
amazing.
Two. That's dope.
At
I'll have to check that out.
what's her name from? She used to be in Glee. Amber Riley was
Okay.
the Preacher's Wife. Great, amazing voice.
Okay, so Preacher's
Amazing
Wife.
voice.
What
Yeah,
else?
Probably Preacher's Wife. Oh,
That's it. He
if
got
I
it.
go contemporary, I did like This Christmas.
What's
yeah.
what's the one where Santa Claus kills all the dudes?
No
Hopper is Santa.
I don't know
It was
about
on
that.
Amazon.
I don't need that.
No death in my
It was
Christmas.
like
Zero.
the past.
Zero blood in my
No,
Christmas,
we
bro.
talked about it.
I don't remember this. Santa kills everybody.
Yeah,
You look that up while I talk.
Santa is played by Hopper from Stranger Things.
I don't remember it. Jingle Jangle.
You did talk
And,
about that. You said that
Jingle
was
Jangle's
really
a
good.
classic for us. And
It's that one. Go to it's the-
Violent Night.
There we go.
Oh yeah, and I was so
That one.
upset. I was so upset.
It's
Oh,
so
I
no,
I didn't know
No.
I didn't know what I got into.
absolutely not.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
it's not an every year rewatch.
No, it's- let it
but
go.
it was fun. I enjoyed a different.
I want no blood.
Who's
Jingle
in that?
Jangle and 8-Bit Christmas. 8-Bit Christmas is a real fun. It's funny. I like a funny kid ensemble. And so they're trying to get this gift. It's set in the 90s.
8-Bit Christmas.
Yeah. I think it's on Max or came out a couple years ago. But yeah, it's funny. And good humor. And they're trying to get this game, and so they've got all the things Christmas cheer vibe. So
Okay.
Anywho, those are two for me.
Can any of y'all update me on? You saying like a newer? I don't have enough new. I just need a funny one. The funniest
Do
of
you
the
want kids? You want just adults?
Preferably adults. I have no children.
I honestly don't
You gotta-
know if a
David-
funny.
I am who I am.
Oh my!
I get it.
goodness. You
My
miss-
heart isn't open the way yours is.
I don't know if a
I
funny
will-
adult Christmas movie has come out.
Then it's
ever.
time to
Bad
write it.
Santa is the
Yeah.
last like riff on a
Yeah.
adult humor that I've heard of.
What I would say is go back through Christmas episodes of shows, compile that. That's what I do. I'll do that occasionally.
Okay.
I do want to ask y'all.
Nate, you put so much effort
So much.
into the amount of effort that you have to do in order to like be like let's create a master episode of Christmas episodes of TV shows. So Seinfeld's Christmas episode, this episode, and for you to go like build this show run.
This compilation of.
Dude, we can't get social clips out, and I'm shooting myself first. Of like, I can't clip out things for YouTube, so I'm not sitting here saying, but like, I also don't have the time to even think about. Let me go pull Christmas episodes from famous TV shows. Bro, you
How much time does
are
it-
fascinating.
How much
He
time
is.
does it take to go?
You tell
I'm
us.
feeling Christmassy. Oh, Community season 1 and 2 both have Christmas episodes.
more effort than it takes to clip out this show's
That's-
social media clips.
Also, I
not true.
pre-clip a lot of stuff for
He
y'all
does.
too,
Dan-
so that
Joel
I'm
does a
no-
great
no,
job.
I'm,
No,
I'm
he's-
not complimenting
But
me.
You
I'm
should be
shaming
complimenting
you.
yourself.
No,
Let's
no,
all
I know
compliment
I-
Joel.
I
Everybody
know I do a
compliment
good job.
Joel.
I'm
Joel's
not
saying,
worried
you
about
got-
that. I'm saying that you got it easy.
Yeah.
I think everybody should compliment
Color
Joel.
corrected, sound boosted.
Oh yeah,
Um,
you set us up for success. Me and Nate fail on a weekly basis.
I
right
had
now.
this conversation with my wife the other day because she did not have this in her life growing up. Did y'all have the Rankin and Bass cartoons growing up?
I have
Hey,
no idea what you're talking about.
I think you
keep
lived a different
saying
life.
things
Everybody
The-
lived.
That
the-
I've never heard of.
Rudolph, Santa Claus is
These-
coming to
This-
town.
can we be clear?
Frosty
This
the
is-
Snowman.
These-
Oh,
these-
those.
The half-hour
Even-
claymation.
no.
But
even if that we know that is, why do
I-
you know
the official.
decent- yeah.
The
This is the
title threw us
Rudolph-
off.
It's the logo that goes
This,
up.
this,
Nobody
it's-
paying attention
you,
to
you
that.
said the claymation.
Just
You-
say
if
that.
you had said
Yeah.
the
If it was that
reindeer
claymation-
claymation, I would have been on
because
it.
Frosty's a cartoon. He's not claymation, so they did more
Stop
than
it.
just claymation.
Stop it.
Yeah, the answer's yes. The answer's yes to your
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
I don't like those. I was telling my pops the other day, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm cool on those.
I can get on. I can get. Well, this is one of the kids ones that I just got my kids into this year because
And it makes
I'm
sense for your age group.
Yeah.
It makes sense for
Bro,
your age
give
group
me
right here.
every
Those aren't
version.
rewatches for y'all?
Nah, give me every version of Charlie Brown though.
bro.
Every
Charlie
version of
Brown's
Charlie Brown.
Christmas.
Every version of
Can I
Charlie
tell you?
Brown.
It was
You
probably
haven't seen
3
a
years
Charlie Brown
ago
Christmas?
I haven't
that I
seen any
saw.
Charlie Brown seasonal thing.
Whoa,
3 years ago, I saw it for the very
Great
first
Pumpkin?
time.
All right, so Charlie Brown.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, nothing.
All right,
I don't know if I've ever seen anything of Charlie Brown.
so Charlie Brown.
Dude,
Charlie Brown
wait,
have
wait.
a TV show?
Real quick, do you know who Charlie Brown is?
That is
The-
a
the peanuts?
fair question.
Yeah.
There's a good
He
start.
was the best friend
I,
of
heard,
Hey On.
I even heard the new.
Charlie Brown is not Stoop Kid.
Yeah, I even heard the new version of it on Apple TV is very good. About like Franklin. Franklin get the cook in the new
He got
one.
his own show.
So Charlie Brown to me is like Muppet Babies. In a sense, like there's a lot of pop cultural characters visually I know where it's from.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you. I know the name. I know
Sure.
the blanket. I know
I just
somebody
wanna-
stinks.
If I may,
right?
If
And
I
was like,
may,
please.
you put it in the category with that Muppet nonsense.
Oh.
Please remove.
I said Muppet Babies, not
Oh.
Muppet Christmas
Oh,
Carol.
okay,
Like
okay,
Muppets
okay.
growing up. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen Charlie Brown Thanksgiving or the pumpkin thing.
What was it? It was
The
hey,
Great
this time
Pumpkin.
of the year it's on TV.
I do need to watch great like Charlie Brown Christmas as a that was one of the things that we
Yeah.
definitely made
Run it
sure
back, bro. Bring
it was
it back.
it was that and like the Grinch like
What's
the
that? Was this a
animated
30-minute, 90-minute
Thirty-
movie?
30
maybe
30
30
yeah,
Oh,
it's
so it was
quick.
just like
it's
a-
quick.
Probably more like 22
Yeah.
because it was
Oh,
built for
Also, it
commercial.
already happened this year, but I will
thought I
say
didn't
the
do.
Earl every year here in Atlanta, if you go to East Atlanta Village, the Earl, they do a Charlie Brown Christmas where they they have like a band play
Oh.
all the music
did. You
live
definitely
and
did.
they play in the background.
Oh.
It started as like a one show a
That's
year
right.
thing. Now it's like all, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Great
Nah.
time. Everyone's dressed up. If
Yeah.
you guys are ever, I think it's usually about mid-December.
Atlanta's always
If
got
you're
something
ever in
happening.
Atlanta, like that is
Yeah.
a staple. Go to it. Charlie Brown
Noted.
Christmas.
Charlie-
at the Earl.
Charlie Brown Christmas
This is
for
the
sure.
first year I will say too. Every time we wanted to watch a movie, we just bought the physical copy of it now. So now I have I'm
You got 'em.
I'm building a whole Christmas
There we
shelf.
go.
What was it, DVDs?
Yeah.
Oh, bring DVDs back. I'm
Look,
with you.
honestly,
I'm not against DVDs.
I-
We've talked about the commentary and the
Yeah.
bloopers and
Yeah.
all that.
But also, we don't need to follow this
I'm,
rabbit trail. But
I'm
once
looking
they
at
canceled
our
Batgirl,
list for
it
the
radicalized.
Christmas episode. Can we just talk about the fact that we didn't hit Michael Penix last week? I just want to. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Well, that's because we wanted to wait until he beat the Giants Sunday and put up those incredible numbers that we all saw.
Yeah.
That was
That's
so
the
much fun.
Okay.
Christmas gift to the city.
Man,
All right.
Falcons are back. Penix for MVP. We all saw.
When I was building this out, I was thinking because I was flying last night when I was adding topics, and we were talking about how do you do Christmas shopping online, going.
Been talking about this for weeks.
Can I just say
it?
I wish we could bring back the Sky Mall,
Come on,
bro. That
I'm here
was
for it.
literally how I
I've never heard anybody call it the Sky Mall.
what have you heard people call
I've
it?
always thought it's Sky Mall, but that was like that put so much levity to it. That's amazing.
Bro, literally is the most fun flip through like
It's a great
gadget things that I never wanted, but now I want.
It was the East Bay of gadgets.
Bro,
We weren't allowed to go in that store. The Mall of Georgia had a Sky Mall store, and we weren't allowed in there because my mom was like, "You're gonna break something." Because they had stuff out that was like lava lamps, massage chairs, all that stuff.
Yeah.
How bad of a kid were you? Where they thought, my
Oh, no, I
parents
was
never
just-
stopped me
I was
from.
just clumsy.
No, I'm saying how clumsy of a kid. Like I've never.
You've seen me now.
And this is the better version.
Yeah.
I do wish the reasoning though, when your mom would just like, you can't go in that store. That's for the sky. we do not peruse these.
We're
items on
ground
land.
people.
Sky Mall was an error though, for sure.
That's
hands
why I'm
down.
scared
bro,
of
I would
flying.
literally
Hands
that
down.
was literally the read while we like waited for the plane to leave.
Hands down.
What is the
top
version
notch.
of now?
They don't have it.
There's no version.
Hold on. All right. Gosh, I hate.
Do it.
It's called Sky Mall because they gave you the catalog in the airplane.
Yeah.
You know that?
I thought it was just a
He
cool
never
name.
flew.
That's
He
right.
never
I only knew it
As a brick and mortar,
as a futuristic
Futuristic.
building. I thought it was Sky Mall because it was like the Jetsons,
Got
like
it.
it's floating
Got
in
it.
the
You're
sky.
you're in like Flower Branch. You're like, yo, I'm always. We got Dippin' Dot. We got Sky Mall. Yo,
Hilarious.
we are.
In the
Have you seen
future,
that
baby.
puppy?
We do it different.
Yeah.
There's a robot in front of KB Toys that doesn't flip if you wait long enough.
Shout out to KB Toys.
This is it, bro.
I really had no
We've
idea.
learned a lot today in this
I
episode.
really thought it
We've
was
learned a
just
lot.
because it was all like silver and futuristic.
That's funny.
Hey man. Hey,
You don't know
man.
what you don't
You
know.
lived,
bro.
bro. You should be studied.
A very singular life. You're the only one who's lived this way.
Like everything that he says, I'm like whether knowing the name of the claymation or the first song you threw out
Yeah.
or this moment right here. I just want everyone to realize like I am quintessential white, and there's lots of bad things that come with that. Nate,
Nah, you-
Problematic.
do not
Make sure
do
you
not
say that.
convolute the situation between stereotype and
I
alien
love-
because it is.
I love how Dan at every corner of this podcast, when Nate does something, he's like, I am not that.
Wait a minute. Let's
What I
clarify
am
the
white,
boundaries.
What I am not is that. I don't know
The
what that
boundaries.
is. Dan, I don't know what
lots
that
to
is.
I don't
repent
even think
for.
that's racial.
This
I think
ain't
that's just
it.
education.
I just love how Dan is like, I am not that. I don't know what that is. That's not me. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I can't be the first person that's
You
never
are.
seen a Sky Mall catalog.
You were always the first person
Bro,
on this podcast.
I literally texted my entire team last night. Was like, can we please just launch an Instagram handle that like spoofs Sky Mall and just run it for a year and
That's
like
fine.
watch what happens?
That's fun
and like literally, there like 40 people are like. Yes,
Okay.
this
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
best. Not one person was like
What's this
that silvery mall store that I used
Yeah,
to.
like I know Sky Mall. I remember what they sell and everything. I just never remember it being
for the
a catalog
I'm-
in a plane.
This is I'm flabbergasted.
I really thought it was just. So yeah, it's next to Dillard's. That's
Okay,
all.
but Damon, let's go because I think you did throw out. How do you shop? Is it in person or
Yeah,
Amazon?
so I've been having this conversation. Long story short, I am all in on in-store. Have always been that way, and I had to reaffirm myself in the era that we live in with online shopping because Katoya is all online shopping. I just found out my brother, my middle brother, he's all online shopping. And to me, growing up as a kid, not going to get too much into it, there was something, I think, Toys R Us, you know the stores,
KB
all the
Toys,
things, so we ain't got to
yeah.
get into the nostalgia. But present tense, piece of it is as a father because we have moments in bonding, etc. But I also, maybe it's my stature, whatever it is, touching, feeling, walking around, being a present. Maybe it's because my phone's down. Maybe it's all the things in the crock pot. I enjoyed that experience, especially in this moment here in this time of the year. So in conclusion, I am, if I'm choosing, if like, yo, we gotta go grocery shopping, I got it. I'm gonna get my AirPods, I'm gonna put my boom on, and I'm walking around listening to this episode, grabbing things off the shelf, waiting in line, little small talk with the cashier. It's something I have affirmed at 38, like, yeah, Yeah, I'm all in on that.
I think it's coming back.
Personally.
I think the in person is coming back. Do you and Katoya like get, you know, I guess you're at a spot where like the kids can chill and you guys can leave, but do you guys go shop for the kids? Like y'all hang, we're about to go leave for a couple hours, knock out some Christmas shopping?
Yes and no. We do online shopping, to be very clear. We got some Nikes coming to the house and such. But there is an element, like I'll take the kids. Because there's a balance. I'll take the girls. We'll go shop for Mission and Mom. Cool. Right? Then I'll take Mish. We go shop for the girls. I want that balance. I want them to be able to, life skills without getting too much into it. How to navigate people skills,
That's
ask
important.
for help, you know, walk through an aisle. You know what I'm saying? Like, those
That
are skills in
part's
itself.
important.
So,
That part's
yeah,
very
that's where we are
important.
with
Thinking
it, man.
about others.
But
That
that's
part
me.
is very
Where
important.
y'all at? In-store, online?
So we did a bit of a hybrid this year. I understand the convenience of when it's online, it's in stock. And you can select exactly what you want. I get that. But there is something to the relief of when it's in person and when you get it, it's done. The purchase is in your hand. It's done.
Not waiting 2 to 4
You're
days.
home.
I see.
You don't have to worry about it if it's going to get here on time.
Somebody take it off my
You don't have
porch.
to, like, we have some stuff coming in that we had to ship to my sister's house because we're going to be out of town by the time it comes in, if it comes in before Christmas. So like those logistics, it's just I've avoided it because of the crowds.
Sure.
But now that the crowds have dipped, I have ventured back out, and it's great. Like shopping in person is very nice, and it's nice to knock it all out because you can do it in a day, and then you're done.
Okay. Dave is out on
I
it.
want to burn down every mall in
I know.
America.
I saw it in your soul.
I
You and my wife are so similar. It's staggering.
Insane.
want to burn down every
Y'all are
mall.
so similar.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be around all the people running around.
Yeah.
Don't even know who they shopping for.
Yeah.
Hey man, I be like, look, send me your links. That's what I tell people. Send me your links. My sister, beep. Send me links. I'm like, all right, we're gonna get a couple of these. My brother, beep. My mom, send me the links. It'll come to the house.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get it. If it come a little late, hey, it'll come a little late. I'm not running around through. I'm not trying to push over some grandmother trying to buy her grandson
For
some
clarity,
shoes.
that's 360. This is the mindset 365.
I will burn down every
I
mall
do want to make sure
all
people at home
year.
got you.
But
I got
also,
you. I got you.
feel like that's a 2005 situation.
What?
Walking into a mall in 2024, you're not fighting grandmas for a Tickle Me Elmo anymore.
Why am I there?
He's like,
if
he's
it
not,
can come
he's
to
not in
me.
the car, bro.
Why
His
am I
shoes are
there?
off.
If it can come to me?
there though. It's nice.
Exactly, me either. Why would I want to be somewhere nobody's at? Why would I be somebody trying to stuff a sweet sour chicken in my mouth as I walk in?
Come,
Buddy.
sample.
Yeah, sample this.
Sample.
I don't want to be here.
Well, I hadn't thought about food
mall
court
court?
sampling.
Mall court.
And then there's some 16-year-old running around trying to like get me out of here. I don't want to be here. Also, if I'm being real, if I'm going to a mall, place for shopping, let's say for myself, man, first thing I do when I go to, because it's usually a shoe store.
Sure.
I go in there and say, hey, what y'all got in a size 14? They say, we don't got nothing. Why am I here?
That's also
I could have just ordered it online.
Also true.
And then it came to my
Things
house.
matter.
Like certain places I go, there's nothing there for me.
fair.
So I'm like, why am I? I'm looking around in Bath and Body Works. What am I doing here?
Come on, man.
Send it to the
smell.
crib.
Send
Some
it
people
to
are like,
the
oh, it's
crib.
social. I can be social any other time.
true.
I don't need
Your
the mall.
argument is valid. I'm not knocking
Send
it.
it to the house. Burn down every mall. Make them bigger and better libraries. Repurpose
Apartments.
What a
these
twist.
apartments.
What you
Yeah,
did?
yeah. You thought I had to
You and
repurpose
Allison
stuff.
walking out?
No. So here's the, if I had the time,
Okay.
I would be in your camp where I would be like, I prefer to shop in person. I prefer to be like, I'm thinking about this person. One, I hate links. Do not tell me what you want.
Ooh.
Do not like I'm good enough at this game that I
okay.
will find something
That you-
that I noticed about you.
Okay, you
that
said.
exactly. I'm in my best version of me. Like I've kept track of those things, and
That's good.
we're gonna go shopping.
I like that.
In the stage of life that I'm in,
Be
which I
honest.
literally looked at Allison the other day, and I'm
Be
like, if I
honest.
had known that it was gonna feel like this, I would not have walked down this road. But it is out, and so Allison is the get it done, check the box version of the gift giving, which is not her favorite thing, but she will get it done.
Got it.
And so she is our like Santa giver, and like transparently this year, Allison and I looked at each other. We're just like, we good, we good.
Perfect.
Like
I love that conversation in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like
right,
she looked at me last night. She was like, "We're real good." I was like, "Have you seen my life the last 6 months? Like, I don't No, I have not had time to like
Yeah.
wink, wink. No, like
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to get me anything, but I
Yeah.
got you something.
Yeah.
Like, nah, girl, we
good.
got
I have
headshots.
no. I've got nothing.
We're gonna be on this
like
ship
one of
in a
those.
couple of days. We good.
Yeah.
How much are? Because I know David. I'm not saying y'all aren't, but David is historically known in the podcast to be a great gift giver, thoughtful gift giver. How much? I want to be clear of what you said and ask this question as we get ready to wrap up. Of when you say I don't like links and don't tell me what to get, is it like, hey, here's my list of 12 things, and then I got it, or you're like, don't even give me a list. You know what I'm saying? The fine line.
You
of
can
like,
give me
some
your list.
direction.
That might give me like some data points.
Sure.
But I'm not buying anything on your
Hey,
list.
buy me these shoes, size 7 in red.
Buy them yourself.
Got it. I'm with you on that camp, personally. Like, I'm also on the camp of, like, our kids, 8, 10, and 14.
Well, I was about to say, you didn't age that man.
And at the top of their list, because they have different categories and tiers, which is great. We give it to the grandparents in the Google Doc, blah, blah, blah. They had gift cards. And I was like, yo, cool. It's helpful. It's easy. I say, just make sure you know gift cards is going to be one of the smaller things of your categories on your list, right? To me, personal preference, it's for gift giving, which is not a strong suit of mine, as I've said before. I'm not just, hey, here's the cash. Hey, here's just a gift card.
Nah.
There's a sense of, to me, love, care,
Yes.
thoughtfulness, intentionality to gifts.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Birthdays, anniversaries, whatever. Right? Was like, hey, happy birthday, grandson, $200. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take the tree down, bro. I would be like you. Take the tree down,
Yeah.
throw it
I
away,
don't have
send it in my Venmo.
So
I'm out.
let me explain the links.
I'm pro links. We got a Google Doc of
but I'm
links.
saying, here's the thing.
Okay.
I didn't want to be this.
Okay.
So I'm talking about my immediate family.
Sure,
This is
sure,
for
sure.
my immediate family.
Yeah.
Mom, dad, brother, sister, right? Gotta have links.
Okay.
Here's why.
Please.
My sister, she's particular.
Okay.
And I could think of a thing and
Yeah.
maybe it's good.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I remember I bought her a membership to the High, right? For her birthday,
That's a
because
good
she's an
present.
artist.
Yep.
She went to the High one time. Said, you off.
Yep.
I'm not doing that no
Yep,
more.
yep.
I tried. I knew that was thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
I knew that was a good
hands
thing.
down.
You know, you was
Membership?
Get out here. My dad loves music. We bought him some sort of like great. Don't even. It's still in the box. Never give you nothing. My
What do you
mom,
want?
My mom,
Huh?
she's like,
Oh, your
I don't
mom.
want anything. I
Your
don't
mom
want.
is
My mom,
hilarious.
you could just buy her. Literally, if I bought her a box of turtles, she's like, this is all I ever wanted.
Your
Which I
mom
know is
is
not
so
true.
funny.
So I'm like, I'm not even trying. I can buy you anything.
Give me the links.
My brother, who even heard
Oh,
him speak.
who knows anything?
Who knows?
This-
So I'm like, if he
this is-
gives me a link, thank God. I know. So for the immediate family,
For the immediate family.
links make the most sense.
I understand it from
They
your
make sense.
perspective.
Now outside, if I know you, whatever, I'm like, all right, I heard you say this.
Yeah.
I'll think that. But for the immediate,
For the
man,
immediate
it's
family.
got to be links. Otherwise, it's gonna be no gifts.
One
see.
thing that bugs me too is when people ask for things they could get.
You do have that fine line.
Like my father-in-law asked on his Christmas list was part of it was coffee and socks.
I love that.
And
I
I
love
was like,
socks.
dude, go get them.
No,
socks.
you don't. Can I speak for the people like that?
Speak for
Because
them.
I'm starting to be like that.
Because I want to understand. Because I'm like, you
So-
gave,
Okay,
you gave
let's
me
get a
an
little
errand.
understanding here.
I'm probably my dad buy my dad some coffee, right?
Okay.
And it's coffee I'm sure you could get.
Sure.
It's gonna be some portrait coffee. Pop,
Gotcha.
if you listen,
Yep.
it's gonna be. But here's the
Great
thing.
coffee.
Great coffee.
Great
Here's
coffee.
why. A lot of times, I think, at least for myself, because I've started to become like this, I could get it for myself.
Right.
For whatever reason, I just don't do it. Sometimes I don't treat myself to the things that I could get.
That sentence right
and
there.
so it's a lot of times it's
Treat
like
myself to the things I can
yeah,
get.
because if it's socks, like I have socks at home, and you'll always have socks at home. But if somebody buy, you're like, oh, now I have extra socks.
I want to also add to this thing here, because I'm not on that camp, but I understand the camp.
Yeah.
Having people in my family, I think some people, maybe not in your family, want to give you an opportunity to love on them and to care for them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's an element of like I can do all these things by myself. Amazon is
True.
365. This is a time when people love and care. Here's some
Yeah.
things that you can love and
So
care for me on.
I think that
In my
the
opinion.
coffee socks thing in the world of like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
I think it is the opportunity to go find like the best socks
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
would never buy.
Yeah.
And or it is the coffee
Okay.
that like
That's real.
it is like
Okay.
the
That
coffee that is
premium.
hard to
It's
get.
not just Target.
It is
Yeah.
like
right here.
You're going to enjoy this. I thought about you.
Yeah, that's
like,
another level up.
And,
Okay,
and
Dan.
so
Okay,
it is,
Dan.
it's
That's a
not-
good Dan.
it's like it's where like you take the link and you're like, okay, cool. I get that there's a need here.
Yeah, you
but
want
now
dark
how do we
roast.
go
Got
like
it.
Give you
4
something you
steps
never
further that
expect.
like
Yeah.
these are your favorite socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal of the gift. These
like
are
that.
now
I like
the
that.
first rotational socks.
I rock with that.
Yeah. Nate, what you got over there? You saying
No, I tried that with socks, and Libby was like, "He's not gonna. He just wants these."
do it anyway.
Like I try.
That's how I feel.
How
Do
old-
it anyway.
How old is he?
100% agree.
70.
100%.
Yeah,
agree.
no. See, you don't do that. You don't do what Dan's talking about for 7-year-olds. You get them exactly. You get them their brand. They're not trying to change a thing in their life, and they will be mad at you.
And I would 100% do it still.
Still do it. Yeah, still do
My,
it.
I'm not gonna say who it was.
No, I don't think. I think there's both right. Like I
Yeah.
think
That's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
But also, if he puts on those socks
and he
goes,
wears them like,
Yeah.
oh, these are good.
Because when you get older, you do kind of go, I'm stuck in my ways. And sometimes them ways ain't necessarily what they should be.
Here's my pet peeve with presents, and Allison's family does this literally with every present that is open. As it's opened, if you don't like it, you can return it. It comes out of their mouth as like,
hate that.
and it's like,
I'm on the same page with you.
what?
Then why'd
Don't
you get it for me?
apologize. Don't
Yeah.
apologize.
If
If
you
they don't like it, they'll know what to do.
They'll
with
know
it.
what to do.
Yeah.
But like, you should have put enough thought into this that you don't need to apologize.
Nah, I
Also,
love it
how
though. The
rude
Lord
am
loveth
I
the
to go,
Lord loveth
"Oh,
the
good,"
repentant sinner.
Because I am gonna return this right to your face.
We ain't got to say it. In, I think there's a
I need
timing
you to
thing.
know you was a
David.
that one
Nah,
that gave
you
me that
open your
popcorn
present, you look at the
for
present, and you say,
Christmas.
"Thank you for giving me this."
If an adult said that to one of my kids, I would be quite upset to that adult. At
If
that
they
adult.
say
Yeah.
you could always return it,
Yeah.
because like how they can't drive,
Yeah,
now I
well,
got to do it.
That, but also like, let's just be in this moment of gratitude and
Yes.
thankfulness here. I think is a balance. I love talking preferences. Preferences.
Yeah. I want
my
to give space for people who like. Now this was bad.
We can.
I get the gratefulness,
Let's talk
and I
about that
get
at
it.
lunch and laugh at it
Nah,
joyfully.
to
But
your
in this
face.
moment,
we need to make an example of this bad
At the
gift
right
giver.
time,
No,
David.
You
When,
showed up with this pack
better
of
not do it at
socks,
my
3
Christmas.
pack of socks with 2 packs
You
in
better
it.
not do it at my house.
Nah, dog.
in my face.
Listen,
you're gone.
She said 3-pack of
Socks
socks with 2 pairs.
Because no,
of-
people are trash. For the people who are absolutely trash at giving gifts, and they do something truly trash. Nah, put them out in front of everybody.
but
you are bad.
To me, it's the intentionality. If they're a bad gift giver, but they're not trying to be,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna be like, "This sucks. Thanks you."
Nah,
for
but
this
if you
receipt."
just threw it out and I'm
Yes,
like, nah,
that's-
we about to
that's
expose
different.
you.
I think that's an outlier.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
But I know these people. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
And I'm like,
I hear you.
expose them, expose your grandparents, your aunties that get a bad gifts. Let them know, man. Take that back. That nobody want that thing that was at Marshall's that fell off the side. You know, oh, that looks cute. Maybe I'll give it to my grandson. Get them out of here.
Hilarious.
when you give a list, if somebody asks you for a list, what is the spectrum of gifts that you put on that list?
Who is this? Like just a friend?
You just say family asked for a list, because my like
Small to medium, bro.
how big
overthinking.
are you
I'm
getting?
not thinking nothing big. Probably a lot of necessities, to be honest.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Like, straight up,
things
straight-
that I
a lot of things that I could get. I'm not finna one on a money level. Not finna just do that personally.
Right.
And then 2, because of how I feel about gifts as a receiver, it's low on my totem pole personally. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't really give a list to people because I'm just like, honestly,
When
part of
somebody
it.
asks you for like my
I'll
in-laws
say,
ask
nah.
me for a list.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's what I'll say.
See, like, I think, like, I try to be, like, I see gifts as, like, how transparent are you as a person? Like, if you hang around me, you're going to know what I
yeah,
like.
we'll pick up on some stuff.
Right, like,
Yeah.
you like, okay, he likes running.
Okay.
Cool.
He has a beard, in case you didn't
Like,
know.
like he likes running.
Yeah.
He likes bourbon.
He's a father.
He's a dad.
know.
Yeah.
He has a Jeep.
Yep.
Like, there's these like things that like define you as
yeah.
like.
Dan, you cooking right
You can
now.
already
like,
pick
I
up
can
on
like,
it.
okay, what are some like
Yep.
all of these things come with
Yep.
like accessories or things that you can be like,
Facts.
oh, you wouldn't necessarily go
Hey,
get
here's
this
a
for
spa
yourself.
deluxe for your Jeep.
Yeah, dude.
I-
Bro,
you
thank
hold
you.
on,
You know what I'm saying?
My
You cooking-
Jeep is dirty
You
and
cooking
I
right
need
now.
to wash
You
it.
cooking right now. This is. I don't know if this. I want to throw this out there to the group.
Okay.
Because we do all know each other.
Yeah.
If you had to give each person a gift,
All right, this is what we're going to wrap it up on.
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
this is
what
good.
We're going to wrap it up on
if you
here.
I
had
can
to
do
give
this.
each person
Do
a
we
gift,
need to
based-
do we need to think time for this? We're
Give
going to
a
go off the
think
No, I
time.
can go off the dome on
All
this
right,
one.
yeah, I'm about to say, Dan was thoughtful. Yeah, you go first then, Dan, because I'm curious.
How we running this? We're going to do 3 gifts for him, 3, what are we saying?
Whatever you think, like however your brain says, this
Secret
would probably be
Santa?
a good gift.
We're doing a Secret
I
Santa.
think each of you say what you would get the other 3.
Yeah.
No. I want everybody to try to cook. I want everybody to try to
What?
cook I'm saying like everybody to try to get.
Yeah,
one for
everybody
each.
says who
That's
they
what
would
I'm
get
saying.
everybody.
Like Nate would
Yeah,
start
we're all
and
gonna
say,
say
like,
what we would get
Damon
Nate.
would-
We
Damon
all
would
say
get-
what we get you.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I would jokingly give Dan truck nuts. I don't think you'd put him on there.
But I would totally accept that for you.
Yeah.
But here's a receipt just in case you don't like it.
Yeah,
So
No, I'm eating the receipt.
Yeah.
I would get
Hilarious.
Nate like a super like hard to find like Hawks jersey, like a made in America. Like this is quality. There's no fake logos on this thing, and I would do everything I can to get it signed.
Okay.
Like that. I would get no. We're just gonna love on you. Shut up.
Oh,
I would get.
Shut your mouth.
All right. I'm clearly in a good mood. We're in a good mood. We're in a good mood right now. We're all in a good mood right here.
Also, they're all hypotheticals. It's
All right,
really nice.
that's a good mood. I would probably get him the plane ticket to go do some shows in another state, in a city, in a scene, in a scene you haven't rocked out in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I got you there, big dog. Go have a time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. I'm getting them a pair of Jordans. Not the mid.
Not
Bro,
the mids.
I'm gonna get you some shoes you like. Like, you don't understand how invested my family has been
Into
in
his
you
fashion?
Bro, we almost bought him shoes for his special, but he couldn't get back in time what his shoe size was. Me and my sister was like, yo, we about to get him these Griffies.
Yep.
And he was like, blah, 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 blah. And then they was gone.
They were
I felt
gone.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'd probably buy Nate a nice jacket or a tracksuit.
There it is.
There it is.
I
Solid.
like
Cool.
trash.
Yeah.
All right.
Accepting
next.
kind words from other men is a real thing out
It's
here,
tough.
baby. It's not a game in the
It
streets.
becomes tough.
All right,
but
let's do
it's
David.
necessary.
Let's begin, David.
I think David's the toughest to shop for.
I know
on
what
this
I'm getting.
page.
David, I already know David.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
I would get like an authenticated
Authentic?
Crackers jersey. Like I go find
Oh,
like
yeah.
one that's like like museum quality,
Mm-hmm.
framed that you could put wherever you want to hang
I
it.
like that.
I would get David. I was on a ship a couple weeks ago, and I was walking in the gift shops, and I was like, "Yo, what's your nicest blah blah blah?" What I'm about to say, and I was like, "Yo, these are the three that's not on the ship, but if you cared about somebody, get them this." So I would get David the highest end possible cologne, because I'm a man cares about smelling good.
Yep.
And so a fragrance that just shuts the room down type of vibe. Yep, that's why I rock you with.
Man, Damon took mine.
Oh,
Man, now I got to reset.
I got. If you're
All right,
think,
yeah,
I know
you
what I'm
go
getting
ahead.
David.
I'll order
I'd
last.
get David a new crystal wrap necklace.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's witchy, so she knows a lot about crystals. I'd research a good one, and then $200 in singles.
He gets me.
Because
gets me.
this man's gonna go enjoy Christmas night at the strip club.
He gets me.
in the Dominican
In
Republic.
the DR.
Yeah.
So you're really walking out with 150.
In the time of your life. No. So silly.
I'm upgrading your luggage.
Okay.
You've been
Travel.
traveling. You've been
Come
traveling
on,
a lot.
good
Get you
quality
good-
luggage.
A
Yeah,
good
that's
toiletry,
good.
That's
a
good,
good
that's good.
toiletry bag,
That's good.
plenty of good stuff. Because I know you travel with accessories.
Uh-huh.
I do.
So a good spot to keep accessories safe.
A little shoe insert.
Yeah,
Bruh,
plenty
I've
of
been seeing
that.
some luggage be so trash in these
Right.
streets, bro.
Bro.
You're gonna look good with it. A good
that
leather
Nike
that can
duffel
get beat
away.
up.
We're talking like that matching set too.
Yeah,
So
good
like
matching.
stack-
Yeah.
But also
Yeah.
like
perfectly, so you get through the airport.
And
I
backpack slide
think
on.
like a good leather backpack
Yeah.
that can get beat up,
Oh.
like
Sturdy.
and looks better as it
Sturdy.
gets beat up.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's do Joel. All right.
All right, I'm calling one of my good friends that works with me. His name's Daniel Bass. He's a big D&D guy.
Come on.
And I would be like, yo,
Mm.
I need to get somebody.
So let me get something for this nerd.
I
but it's
want
true,
to want to get him something that like
Yeah.
he would like love.
Yeah.
And so I would probably have to go down that road.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you an intern for a month that exclusively deals with Mandel.
Brought. Look at his face when you said that.
I don't want.
He's like,
I don't
He don't
want
want to talk about.
He don't want to talk about
You done brought
man.
him trauma.
He brought him man upset.
You done brought him trauma.
That boy man's
just
up.
forward all my calls to.
Yeah, just Teresa will take care of that.
Hilarious. I'm probably gonna get Joel. I had two thoughts in my head, but I'll run with this one here. I don't know a lot in the tech space out here, but I know my man is cooking to build his empire out here. So whether it was if I have been listening, whether it was a camera or board or something, headset, some just really nice equipment that you maybe thought about, and we're gonna knock that off the list for my boy.
I'm gonna be real quick. It's gonna be some sort of experience, whether it's
Yeah.
like
Ooh,
I like
come
that.
on.
like going to like a play.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if it's something you're doing, I think you want to take your girl with you.
Yeah.
So like you said, she's like into plays and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
she does play,
So
yeah.
it'd be like something like that where y'all
That'd be fun.
both got to get the
That'd be good.
experience.
Experience.
Yeah, more sort of
Got it.
experience. Yeah,
All
See
right.
the preacher's wife at the Alliance
Nathan
Theater.
Owens.
yeah.
Let's do Nate before we get out of here.
Where did
We did, Nate.
Dan.
Yeah, you and Dan.
What's on?
Oh,
you and
What
Dan.
we do for you? Oh, I sent you to Chicago.
He sent me away.
And you were like, wait a minute,
You put me on a plane and forgot about me.
Let's do that.
He left me like Kevin.
Ooh.
For Dan, I'm grabbing a local whiskey from a show that meant a lot to me. So it's a show I did well at. I'm feeling good. I'm finding a local distillery, and I'm grabbing a whiskey from a city that.
This has happened before. He's got me AWS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got in the
Solid.
Druid Hills.
I know how much it matters to have time as a couple when you are a parent.
Bro,
as
you're
well.
gonna steal mine for you.
Hey,
I'm
and
so
I'm gonna
mad.
take it. And I'm gonna take it.
Which means you're going to steal mine for him.
No, I don't know if you're about to say it, but I'm just gonna get y'all a weekend away.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
just gonna get y'all a weekend
I was
away,
just gonna
man. Just to
babysit.
sit.
But I also forgot missions like an adult. Now, so that gives God.
Yeah. So just a time away, man. Just y'all to kick back and relax. Whether you get out of the house or y'all don't. I mean, out the place or you don't. But yeah.
Japanese A5 Wagyu.
Hell yes.
Come on,
Bro.
I didn't know that.
Come on.
I've never eaten it.
That's me either.
I've never eaten
That's
it.
what,
And
I
like,
didn't know. I
literally,
figured
it's
you
one
had, but
day-
I'm like,
no,
I'm getting my
dude,
man
I've
the
never
best
eaten
steak
it.
that is out there.
Dang.
Japanese A5
Bro,
Wagyu.
I always said jokingly truck nuts. I would get truck nuts, and then I'd get you something for a spa treatment.
Hello.
That specifically has sensory deprivation chamber.
Ooh.
So you
Bro,
can
I'd be so
alone.
into that.
You can just be
Facts.
alone for an hour.
Yes,
Facts.
bro.
Love it.
Yes.
Love
Yes.
Yeah, the A5 Wagyu.
We
I
did
already
it.
knew.
No, we gotta do you.
Yeah.
You gotta do big.
Yes,
Yes,
I
you
know,
do.
I'm
You
getting-
can't reject
I listen-
fake gifts.
I love in the
Well, you can't
You're
return.
terrible.
I know what I'm getting, Damon, because I love your glow up in the last year. I'm getting you a nice chain.
Appreciate it, bro.
I can't believe you rejected fake gifts.
I'm getting y'all like the best of the best Delta Lounge, you and Mission, like front row seats to the Atlanta United. Like it is like it can never be this good ever again situation.
That vibe, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
To see United?
Yeah.
Dag. All right, you kind of took it. It's not the same thing, but it's a little different. Cause I know how much you like enjoy being a father.
True.
Right? And so mine initially was like, oh, go see like them play for real over there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Like, go over there and like see like a real match.
Go with
Or, like
Aaron
Real
Trini
Madrid.
and Arsenal.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Arsenal,
yeah.
something like that,
Yeah,
where you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, we seeing it up
yeah.
close.
That's
You know what I
dope.
mean?
That's
But
dope.
so it's like Dan's, but you know,
No, that's good.
but in Europe.
But better in this fake scenario where we don't actually have.
Oh
to
yeah,
pay
I
for
was about to say, ain't no money in this. Send them overseas. Treat them to a good time.
I'm gonna buy you a soccer team. That's what and I'm signing mission.
Yeah, they set up. He's like paying for all three of your kids' college.
Yeah, all your kids go to college.
yeah.
Also, I'm signing mission to my soccer team that I just
Yeah.
bought. Lifetime
Jay
contract.
just became Ryan Reynolds. His Christmas dream came true.
Shoe deal. Let's go. Mission accomplished. That's the tweet we're sending out right after we
Wow.
sign him.
Hilarious.
Wow.
Too funny.
That is.
What am I getting? I really want to like get you the keys to the zoo so you can go liberate all those animals.
Bro,
Because I
That'd be
feel
a
like
time.
that would be.
that'd be a time.
But also then you have to deal with them in your city. So I almost want to get you the keys to a zoo outside of your city. So you can go release a bunch of animals and then leave.
And then leave.
And then leave. And
That'd
then
be
just
free,
watch
bro.
it. San Diego Zoo. I'm getting Damon the keys to the San Diego Zoo.
There it is.
All right, we did it.
We did it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas, guys.
Thank
We'll
you.
see y'all on the
Hashtag 4th and 10. See y'all next year.
Holla.
Peace.
2020.